Is up, ladies and gentlemen? So this week I decided to do a game called Zeal, which is available on Steam, and this is a pre-alpha demo. So what you're seeing in front of you is also what I'm seeing for the first time. I have not logged in, so yeah, let's jump into it and see what this game is all about. And keep in mind, I don't really know much about this game. I didn't research it. I think it's MMO, but I'm not sure. I made that same mistake on Fortnite, so I will keep my mind open as far as what type of game this is. So let's jump into it. Pick a server with the best latency to continue. It's like Dallas has the best latency. Yeah, we'll go with Dallas here. Dallas, Texas. All right. So I'm not sure if the game actually has to do updates once I actually get into it, but okay, disconnected. I had the best latency. Come on, connect. But like I was saying, I'm not sure if it has to do updates once I get into the game. So if it does, I'll stop the video and we'll pick up from there. Okay, so that's not working. It's funny how it says player 0 for Fremont. Dallas has 57. So do I want to pick that server that has 0 people on it? Uh, I guess. It seems like I don't really have a choice at this point. I'll try one more time here to connect. And then if there's nothing, then I'm going to go with the Fremont. It's weird that the server selection is the way that it is by region instead of actually seeing servers like I remember. So let's see what happens with Fremont. There's 0 people on it. That lets me know, I guess people aren't connecting to it. Like it's not, I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. You think somebody would have picked that? Yeah, disconnected from server. So it seems like there's connection issues with this game, which is unfortunate. I guess unfortunate about playing it, not unfortunate because then they get to know this. You know, they have to improve that. So let's see what some of these options are it's giving me here. Texture quality. Doesn't seem like you can. Oh yeah, you can change it, but it doesn't let you actually drag it. You actually have to click somewhere. That's interesting. Interface. Spell alert, yeah. Flash screen at low health, sure. Show cooldown numbers, yes please. Centered camera. Although I did click. It's really delayed. Uh, Crosshair. That concerns me. Is this a shooter? Controls, auto self-cast, opposite key stop movement, audio, miscellaneous, shadows. Let's go with high. Okay, I did click. Let's see how long it takes to register that I click that. Maybe I didn't click exactly where it wanted me to. So tessellation, high. Ambient, whatever. Okay. I just wasn't clicking where I was supposed to. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let's. When I was away there, all I did was click on London just to see if it worked, and it did. Uh, what I'm curious about is if that's England, is the language going to be different? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly. So we got warrior, wizard, ranger, outlaw, judicator, cleric, and witch. And I see there's other classes here we can't pick from: naturalist, brute, cultist, shapeshifter, beastmaster, exile, shaman, and lancer. So right off the bat, I'm interested in the outlaw, which I assume is like a rogue. Yeah, he's got 2 daggers. Stalk. Cost 15 adrenaline, 30-second cooldown. Activates to slip into the shadows, becoming invisible for 6 seconds if you're already in combat, or permanently if you're not. Okay, so that works as 2 things. It works as a vanish in World of Warcraft terms, whereas if you click it and you're in combat, it'll vanish you for 6 seconds. If you're not in combat, you'll be permanently stealth. Your attacks ignore armor and deal 10% more damage during stalking and 3 seconds after it. Taking damage reveals you in 1 second. Okay, so roll. You break free from all movement impairing effects and roll up to 8 meters forward. Increase your movement speed by 30% for 4 seconds. Enemies can't hit you while you're rolling. Does not reveal you, so you can use that in stealth. Hacks the enemies with cruel intent, greatly reducing their movement and turning speed for 1 second. Reveals you. Okay, so I'm interested in that class and the cleric. Divine prayer. Let's start from the top. Virtuous barrier. Cast a holy barrier at your target that absorbs 800 damage and lasts 10 seconds. Also removes all movement impairing effects and increases their movement speed by 20% per 2 seconds. Relieving light. Allies in the target area are healed for 1500 and an additional amount up to 1500 depending on mana consumed. Can be casted with 0 mana and consumes up to 150 if available. Divine prayer. Channel to regenerate 65% of your mana over 5 seconds. When channeled longer than 3 seconds, your next virtuous barrier will be at full potential regardless of your barriers of will stacks. Taking direct damage will stop the channel unless you are in light form or inside the sanctuary. Okay, so you get a skill that stacks. Most of the assets we use are placeholders and will be improved, replaced later. Okay, so I think we're going to go with the cleric. I don't know what type of game this is, but let's just go to the healer support. What is outlaw listed as? Melee. Okay, so warrior, tank melee, wizard is ranged, ranger is ranged, outlaw's melee, judicator is tank melee support. So that's almost like a death knight. Cleric, witch. Direct damage is the witch. Okay, so we'll go with the cleric. Let's go to the training zone. Always time your defenses against, I couldn't read it. Use tab to toggle aiming and cursor modes. Okay. Press H to Q for arena. Okay. Ooh, the view is not centered. So that's what it was talking about. It said about center it. Centered camera. Yes, please. There we go. So how do you... Oh yeah, hit tab. Okay, let's look around. So what is this? Light spike. Sends a powerful spike of light that impales your enemies, dealing 500 holy damage. Can be cast while moving. Penetrates through players. Acquires a friendly target. Heals your target and all allies close to it for 800 health. and heals you for half of the amount healed on your primary target. Okay. Okay, so you can just hold the mouse button to keep continuously attacking instead of clicking it. That's kind of cool. You can do that for the heal too. You can just hold right click. You'll continuously heal. Oh yeah. Okay, so what can you do as far as your character? Anything? Let's key bindings. Combat, okay. Camera. Movement. Interface. World map is M. Spellbook is N. World map is M, typical. Spellbook is N. Main class passive. Berries of Will. You gain 1% willpower per 50 damage you deal. Virtuous Berry consumes willpower, increasing the absorbed amount by 1% for every 1% willpower consumed. So I think we'll go with this one. What does it say? Left click to learn a mastery, right click to forget. Okay. I left clicked. Oh, okay, it's active. Testament. There is a consuming testament dealing just a damage attack, applying 10% benefit moves slow to enemies. Struck depending on the percentage of health you are currently missing. If an enemy dies by while it is affected by testament debuff, you and your allies nearby that enemy will be healed 20% of their maximum health. Sweet. Disconnected from the server. So when I get back, oh, they're all offline. Okay. Why'd I click that if they're all offline? Getting disconnected and then it said version was out of date. They did an update, so that's what that was about. So basically I had to wait until the update was actually rolled out to us before I could actually log in. So with that, I think it said hit H to do a Q. Let's do a duel versus a bot. Sure, why not? So the graphics look pretty good. I mean, the movement's pretty good. So where's, oh, okay. I'm like getting owned here. This bot is seriously kicking my butt. This is bad. I got killed by a bot? How did that happen? Oh, I'm a healer. Okay. So what is this? It gives me a shield. These are all channeled. What does 4 do? It's a damage attack. Divine prayer when I'm being interrupted. So do 4, and then 3. Let me actually switch these. 3 and 4. Okay, so let's try this again. Versus a bot. And see what happens. So the bot is Adjudicator. It's about not being interrupted. Okay, that orb was kicking my butt. I'm gonna use this orb to my advantage because he's being hit by it. Okay, so what I did was really cheap and sure works on a bot, but that would not work on a player. So, essentially, let's do a 3v3. I'm here to heal, so let's heal. I mean, that's what I'm... So this game is like a battle royale game. It looks like, I guess, you know, like a Fortnite or H1Z1. Almost like a shooter. You just go in and fight other players, except you don't have guns. Is that a genre? An MMO dueling game? Can you say this is an MMO though? I don't know. So to me, I look at it as almost like a shooter. I'm sure there's a genre for it and what they call it, but so we'll do a 3v3. You guys will see how terrible I am. So this is a rated PvP match I'm queuing for. How do you get the... How do you equip this? Okay. This should be interesting. What does this skill do again? Ooh. Okay, they're all going after the healer. This is not good. Yeah, so... Oh, we have a bot on our team. Yes, I am new. Very new. Alright, so let's... leave this world and do what I wanted to play, which was an outlaw. Let's do that versus the bot. How did he reveal me? I was so close. Okay, so if you want a little combat game that's like MMO style, Zeal is a pretty good game for that. I personally don't like. That was so close. Okay, so if you want a little combat game that's like MMO style, Zeal is a pretty good game for that. I personally don't like just combat style games like this. I guess I'd rather play Mortal Kombat. The graphics are good though. If you know how to use your skills properly, or if you want to see a moving dummy. I haven't actually seen that in any game. That's funny. I guess the practice on a moving target, that's funny. But anyway, the graphics are pretty good on Zeal. I mean, it seems like it's a decent game. I assume as things get more released, it will be even better. Like, maybe they do actually have an MMO world where you're going to play, but they are just showing you the PvP options that are going to be available. I don't actually know because I didn't actually look into the game too much. But there you have it. This is Zeal pre-alpha. And if you liked the video, please hit that like button. So yeah, it looks like a pretty decent game. I'm curious to know if it has MMO aspects to it. It seems to me like, the graphic-wise, it seems very similar to Elder Scrolls Online. I played that during beta test also, and this is kind of what it feels like. It feels like Elder Scrolls. So yeah, we'll end the video there. I will probably check this game out again in the next couple of days to see what has changed, if anything. I'm probably gonna read up on it, on what this game is supposed to be exactly, because I thought it was supposed to be an MMO, or maybe it's a cross between an MMO and a shooter game. So I'll look into that and see what I find out. Take care.